My job in uniform and for the last decade has been to watch the PLA grow. And 25 years ago, they were a coastal water navy. They had very, very small air force. They had very limited rocket force, very small short-range missiles. They had virtually no nuclear weapons or warheads, and no space capability. And in the space of 25 years, the United States of America, through Wall Street, through these deals that you spoke with the congressman about, we have basically built the largest military in the world, but it's not America's military. It's the Chinese Communist Party's military. And so now they have the largest navy on the planet, largest in terms of number of ships, largest in terms of number of anti-ship cruise missiles, largest in terms of concentrated naval power in the Western Pacific, inside this first and second island chains. So now they dominate the South China Sea to the extent that they can bully on a daily basis our treaty allies in the Republic of the Philippines, which we watched ramp up since June of last year in 2024. We've watched them now here in the last 3 weeks go after Japan unrelentingly. And they're obviously daily, over the last 4 years, surrounding Taiwan on a daily basis with naval and air and space assets and unmanned drones. This is all due to the United States' posture of not really being minding our attention to detail in terms of what the impact is of these businesses. And I know that folks in Wall Street will say, well, we have a fiduciary responsibility. We have a legal responsibility to make money for our investors. And no one is questioning that. What we're questioning is your judgment in making that money on a regime that's turning the money that you're making and providing to them into a military force that is designed for one purpose and one purpose alone, and that is to destroy the United States military. And so, I lived it. I was on the front lines out there in Japan and in Hawaii in terms of watching the Chinese and being on ships and around all what China was doing. And their military posture is designed to destroy the U.S. 7th Fleet, the 5th Air Force, the 7th Air Force, and to destroy the United States Marine Corps' 3rd Expeditionary Force, Marine Expeditionary Force. That's what they're designed to do. And they have built the capacity to do that. And for a long time, we denied it. The elites in Washington said, oh, there's nothing to worry about. There's no threat. They're decades away. Well, just this last week, we saw them commission their 3rd aircraft carrier that's now operationally combat ready. And it is now their 3rd aircraft carrier that they've commissioned in just 13 years. And this one is 80,000 tons, the size of a Nimitz-class aircraft carrier. And it also has electromagnetic aircraft launch systems, the latest technology that we have. And they seem to be performing with it very well. They were able to launch a J-35 5th-generation stealth fighter while we're still having troubles with our own USS Gerald R. Ford and its ability to launch the F-35, which is a 5th-generation fighter, stealth fighter. So that issue aside, the fact of the matter is the Chinese military, the People's Liberation Army, which is the gun that the Chinese Communist Party uses to execute and implement their strategic goals, which is global domination through the global governance initiative, global security initiative, global development initiative, global civilization initiative, all formal initiatives that are implemented and being promoted through the United Nations are what is China's goal. And they will use that military force. And even if they don't actually shoot somebody, they're using it today, as I said, to bully and harass and intimidate our allies to essentially walk away from the United States and the national security interests that we have. And it's really, really irresponsible to even have this kind of a discussion with somebody. These people that run these corporations in Wall Street, in the Security Exchange Commission, these are educated people. They're very smart, but they refuse to address this fundamental issue. And the pressure needs to stay on them.